has reached to a very greater height. Somebody we can see and call his other name success is here in our midst, who is an academician. So he is no other person than the high chief of our kingdom, the Ojenebo King of our kingdom. He is a PhD holder, a doctor, the former provost of College of Education, Abo. He is no other person than Dr. Emmanuel Tibi. Please put your hands up, please. A round of applause for him. You are welcome, sir. You are welcome, sir. Yes, we are so excited. We feel so honored welcoming you to this great forum. And I want to specially thank you because irrespective, I know how busy you are so busy. Even today, you have attended a meeting that you have to even leave them. A meeting of calibers. And it's all about solving problems. And you are also here to solve problems. Thanks so much for being in our midst. You are welcome, sir. Yes, an applause for him once more.
Prince Emmanuel Tibi. My name is Emmanuel Tibi. I'm from Ekupuago. I'm an indigene of Ekupuago in South local government area of Delta State. I am retired as a teacher, with the College of Education system. Even though I'm still serving in adjunct capacity in the emerging University of Delta, Abo.
An applause for that.
Right from when I started teaching, it's been all about productivity and entrepreneurship. I actually earned my first degree in animal production. I'm an agriculturist, and from there on, I've been teaching vocational agriculture as a teacher educator. So that is in line with the job I do. I'm saying this because we're talking about making billionaires, and I know that I'm not anywhere near being a Tanzania. I know the talk of
you are. You are.
However, I think that the whole thing is about telling success stories which do not come on a platter of gold. So that's it.
An applause more, an applause more. Yes, thank you very much, sir. You said you are to success because no matter the line or the lane anyone has chosen, those who want to become academicians like you, those who want to become professional entrepreneurs like us, whatever you want to become in life, wherever your passion is, there is always top keys to success. All we are all aiming at is how we are going to be successful in life. In one after the other, you give us your 5 keys, one after the other, and you take time to also analyze it, to also that we get the understanding. Thank you very much, sir. So, what is your number 1 key to success?
Thank you very much. My number 1 key, I'll do this by, my approach is going to be to be citing examples about what I have done over time. Because the first thing is to have the awareness that what the opportunities that have been thrown at you may not be the opportunities you need to succeed in life. That is to say that where you are standing now, you are envisioning somewhere else. You should be looking at the opportunities and the resources that will take you to that point. That is what I have done all through. Some persons that I taught Greek education will tell you that while I was teaching them, I had my farm in the college, and students who were passing, some of them would come and help me with farm work, even if it was the subsistence kind of farming, you know, because I was looking beyond the period that I will be serving government as a staff. Today, I'm retired. I wasn't looking at the situation whereby if I retired from service, I would just sit at home waiting for death to come. That's the first lesson. So you now focus on things that your future capacity can carry you to do. Okay? I cannot imagine myself at 30. I start wishing that I'm going to become a future weightlifter. That's out of the question. That is what I mean. So you look at those things that you're capable of doing as the times go by. Equally knowing that society will probably judge you and say, how can this person who has passed through this be seen and is doing this kind of job? If you are listening to society on that score, you are not going to get far. Because the truth of the matter is that while you're something that you say, okay, if I leave this stage, I'll start doing this on a small scale, maybe be able to put food on my table. But being an entrepreneur, entrepreneurship is all about innovation. There is no business that you get into today that somebody is not already doing somewhere. So the difference between the guy who succeeds and the one that fails in the new business is the innovation you bring into it. Today, we have people who sew clothes for us. They no longer call themselves tailors. Yeah. They call themselves fashion designers because you're trying to be creative in that industry. If it was a matter of going to sew Abana the way your grandfathers were sewing it, nobody is going to come to your shop to ask you to sew for them. That is what is happening. That is why you must look for those things that you have capacity to do. Maybe that was why my friend here tried to stop me. You know, what I talked about, the need to exploit competencies in a business or competencies in an enterprise. That was what I talked of passion, knowledge, and skills. You must bring these three items together. And they are specific for each enterprise. They are specific for each enterprise. The same innovative ideas that you bring into tailoring will not fit, it won't serve as a model for what BGCC is doing today. So there's no fixed template for saying, even in the same business, if you keep replicating what other people have done, you haven't done anything. So you must acquire the competencies of the enterprise, because that is what is going to determine whether you succeed or fail. last generation of enterprises. Entrepreneurship is all about earning a livelihood. So whatever you do, it is about how you get the resources to maintain a balanced life for you and your family. So the underlying motive in all this is the profit motive. If you are engaging in an enterprise and you do not focus on profit, then you're not saying anything.
An applause for that. An applause for that. You have made a very vital point.
Why I say that is that I notice that most of our businesses, the enterprises that people are engaged in, they look at it from the point of view that after you have bought materials and sold and paid the workers, every other thing left is your own profit. And that is highly limiting about corporate social responsibility.
Corporate social
Responsibilities. Every business, every enterprise thrives in a community, just like BGCC is doing. You operate in a community. Each community has its own ethos, has its own expectations. Now, the use of the term community is globalized in this instance. Government of the state, government of the country is part of the community in which your business is thriving. And the people who live around you are part of the business, because if they weren't there, you won't have a clientele base. I mean, you are targeting clients, that's customers for your business. So they are part of the business. If you are succeeding in your business, you must give back something to the community in which you are operating. And it is obligatory that you meet with all these levels of responsibility. Pay your tax when it is due, so that people don't come and harass you, so that government tax forces don't come to your place and carry your sewing machine away because you didn't. If you do that, that was what I was saying about knowing what your profit is in point 4. You owe a responsibility to every segment of the community in which you're operating your business.